Hi, Patty. Okay, just reading through your writing. Good job. Really good descriptions. Nice work here. Um, Banner looks good. The magazine ad I have up right here. I kind of want to try to get these both in the same screen. So, I mean, obviously, as we can see, we're the adaptability. The adaptation from the magazine ad is excellent. The degree of consistency is quite nice, and I think that it works definitely. So, good consistency there. One of my favorite things about this campaign is the way that you have kind of preserved this almost vintage look um, for the image, and I think that's really smart because basically what it does is it's you're tying this making memories in the word memories with this kind of vintage feel. I mean, it's conceptual. I think it's just a really neat comparison. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Um, One thing I would recommend in the magazine ad is to take the headline and subhead and just move it up just a little bit. I mean, I'm talking about maybe just to right here. I just think right now it's just a little bit low. So that's it. I mean, other than that, I think this is just looking fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to the banner ad, and I think the banner ad works out very well as well. There's a couple of things I would recommend. I think right now we're just a little bit top heavy on the banner ad, and we can rectify that quite easily. One of the things I would recommend here is let's do this. Let's take this type. Just reduce the size just a little bit of both the headline and the subhead. Reduce that by maybe two points or so, and then reduce the size of the a call to action. Um, 50% off during the month, free shuttle service, kids stay free. Yeah, I would not separate those with these um, vertical bars. I would just maybe separate those with comma and then reduce the size of this, drop it down to two lines, place it underneath your headline. Now, when you reduce the size of the headline, it'll allow you to move it over a little bit without the word memories covering his head. So when you reduce that size, you can indent this a little bit, which I think you should. I think it's too close to the left margin. Indent that, align the animation, and you're good to go. You can even if once you start reducing the size, you can move this up a little bit, and that's going to open up a little bit area right here. And I think that's an important area because what we're going to do here is we're going to take this uh, bucket and place it over here. That what I'm getting at really is I want to get the logo down to this corner right here, and the reason is because I think it'll help redistribute some of the visual weight associated with the and one of the other things I want to mention is you want to check this logo. It looks like it's been distorted. Typically that happens when you place the logo and resize it. If you don't hold that shift key down, once you grab that corner bounding box and resize it, it could get some distortion. So to maintain the original aspect ratio, the original proportions, when you resize that, hold that shift key down. So at any rate, I think that we take that logo and place it down here in this corner. You can reduce the size too. Watch my cursor, something like this. Doesn't have to be very big at all. Something like this. And you might even consider the purple logo here, as this one is probably going to be a little, I think it's really difficult to read, specifically the teal color over that kind of teal color of the water. So I think that's going to improve the consistency with the magazine ad. I think it's also. Oh, by the way, I think the magazine ad logo might be a little large as well. You could probably even get away with reducing that size a little bit. Also, all right. So those are my recommendations. If you want to just go ahead and make those changes and resubmit here, that's great. I'll be glad to make comments. If not, just make sure that you those changes are reflected in your final submission. Coming up here quickly in week 7. So, all right. So at this point, Patty, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Very good work. Thank you.